How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to talk about the LG Sport Watch. This was released February of 2017, so just about almost a year ago at this point. Wow, time flies. It does have a stainless steel build. This is a very, very solid construction all the way around. It uses an nano SIM. Now, when you get the box, inside of the box is going to be this weird triangle looking thing. You place that on this back piece over here, and you see where those three little dots are. You place that on the triangle, on that thing right there. You swipe it around, and the little nano SIM is inside, so you can't swap out the SIM cards. Thankfully, it's not an integrated SIM card. Integrated SIM cards make it really, real difficult to go from carrier to carrier, or to change out the phone number in these. So thankfully, you can change out the SIM card there, which makes it very convenient, very easy to use. It is IP68 rating. IP68 is fantastic. The standard for most electronics right now is IP67. IP68 rating apparently can get jet streams hit. This can be hit with jet streams, which makes it a little bit interesting. I don't know if you want to put this on a jet stream and see if it can take it. Probably not the best idea. If you shower with it, no big deal. If you swim with it for a while, it probably won't be a big deal. But like I always say, seals do wear out, especially if you do start taking out the SIM card, messing with the insides, then you can't guarantee anything. But if you shower with it, if you wash dishes with it, if you spill some water on it, it isn't really that big of a deal. In terms of water resistance, it's been fantastic. This is my own personal one that I got in February. I have jumped in the pool with this. I have showered with this. Doesn't seem to have any kind of issues so far, and we're what, 8 months into its release date. I did get it when it first came out. The glass on the front is going to be Gorilla Corning 3. Still a really strong glass, not to the level of phones yet, but considering the size, the Gorilla Corning Glass 3 seems to be perfect for it. It has taken a hit. I am one for putting my wrist right through a doorknob. I just slam it on the doorknob left and right. I'm kind of klutzy that way, and it hasn't given me any wear. In terms of the processing power, it has quad-core 1.1 gigahertz speed, so very, very solid speed on this. It is a really quick watch. I've never really had an issue in terms of what it can and can't do, or it freezing up on me since I have had it. It uses Android Wear 2.0. Very important, on your phone, download Android Wear 2.0, and then you'll be able to download applications. A lot of these games, believe it or not, they aren't that bad. They're pretty good for a watch. If you were, like, for example, were to go to Galaxia, which is one of the ones that I downloaded, it's really fun, actually, believe it or not. This has, let's do tap control, and then it has it just like just like how you're used to. So the games on this can be pretty fun. At least if you have nothing else to do, your phone ran out of battery, you know that if you have your watch, you can make phone calls, you can make text messages. But if your phone drains out, well, at least you have your watch to play with if you're bored at the library or wherever you're at. Very convenient, really good for just wasting time on top of getting text messages and on top of getting phone calls. You get a lot of games on this, you get a lot of apps on this, but you do have to download Android Wear 2.0 on your device. That's going to make for a smooth transition from your phone to your device. It has 4 gigabytes internal memory. It's good for music, it's good for pictures, anything like that. It does not come with a camera. Now, cameras on flagship watches like the Samsung Gear S3 or the Apple Watches, cameras are not really the standard right now. They would make it more bulkier. They would probably make it a little bit slower. It's not really in style. I know there's a lot of the lower end watches that do have cameras on them, and the resolution is just atrocious. I'm sure once they get to the point where the camera resolution is good on one of these, they'll probably release one out with a camera. But for right now, they don't have cameras. Now, it does come with a really nice speaker. If you ever hear music on this, I took my music out, but if you ever hear music on this, it is very loud. Also, if you get a phone call, the speaker quality itself is really, really good. You can change the watch faces by simply tapping on that, and then whatever watch face you have, You go there and then you got, like I have watchmaker, so I can change out between different watch settings that I have. It's as easy as just tapping, and then the watch changes out to whatever you want it to tap to. Watchmaker is a really good one. They have paid, they have free. Both are really good. Another really good Android Wear watch app is Facer. Facer lets you play around with different types of watch designs. So you download the watch face to your phone first. Once you've downloaded it to your phone, then you just transfer it right to the watch. It's very easy, very seamless. There really isn't any issue with anything like that. These phones are Wi-Fi and cellular, so you can go ahead and you can put it on airplane mode to knock out everything. You can go to your settings. In your settings, you just go into connectivity. And then you have Bluetooth, you have Wi-Fi, you have cellular. If you have AT&T, you have number sync. You turn on cellular, you could turn it off, you could turn it on, however you want to do it. If you just want it to be Wi-Fi only. For runners, you're going to want the cellular on because you're going to want to have the GPS on while you're running. If you don't want to use up a lot of your data, let's say you don't have an unlimited plan, you just go ahead and turn off the cellular and just stay on the data. Can be used for GPS, like I just stated. I have GPS in a car and it's been fine. I have GPS during a run and it's been fine. It gives you a really good run time. It gives you a whole map and everything after you've run to let you know how far you've gone. Can be used for MP3, as we have stated. It does have Google Music in here, right there, Google Play Music, and you click on that and it'll play off the Google Play Music app on your phone, or you can just transfer the music into your watch and then you're able to play the music on your watch itself. It does have a 430 milliamp battery, which is a 35-hour standby time. I gotta tell you, the standby time is phenomenal. Sometimes I'll forget because I have a few smartwatches and just a few watches in general. I'm kind of a watch guy, and I'll forget about this watch for 1 or 2 days, and then I grab it and put it on and it still has like 30%. And I'm talking about in November, what is it, 10 months later, 9-10 months later, the battery life is still fantastic. Let's see what it's showing right now for battery. 97%, and I took this off of my plug hours and hours ago. 97% is fantastic for this watch. It does not quit on the battery. I do have to give it a thumbs up on the battery. It is fantastic. The apps itself, as I said, as long as you download them on your phone first, the apps are really good, very seamless, very easy to use. You can use an agenda. You have an alarm that you can put there. Android Pay is fantastic. If you have Android Pay on your phone, then you can use it on your watch. I have forgotten my wallet sometimes. Android Pay is so easy to use as long as the store accepts Android Pay. Usually if they accept Apple Pay, they accept Android Pay also. You can put in your contacts in here. The Fit is really good too. With Fit, you can do a calorie count. You can see I've already taken 1,100 steps today, which for 10 in the morning is not so bad. I try to aim for about 10,000 a day. So it counts your calories. It can do also other things like count your running. It actually can check and monitor your heart rate. So let's see if I can pull up the heart rate. Yeah, background heart rate. You get the heart rate going on, and then this thing starts flashing green once it's on your wrist, and then it monitors your heart rate throughout. So that's very easy, very convenient. There's a lot of apps you can play. Cosmo Run. You saw Galaxy already. You could turn on the flashlight on your phone from your watch. You could text message people. You can do call people. Now, the connectivity on the text message and the call is really good, because if you're by your phone and you connect to Bluetooth, if somebody were to text my phone, I can answer them back through my watch, or if somebody were to call my phone, the call also goes in through my watch. Makes it very convenient. But if I just wanted to go to Walmart or Target and leave my phone at home, if they call, they just call my watch itself, and my watch has its own number, and my watch can pick up just fine. Or I can do a number sync depending on what carrier you're with. If you're with AT&T, you have AT&T number sync, meaning if I leave my phone at home and they call my phone, my watch will still answer. Makes it really convenient to use. All in all, I say this phone is fantastic. The one thing I do regret on it is that the bands are not interchangeable. Those are there to stay. They don't swap out. Hopefully on the next generation they'll be able to swap those out. But other than that, the design is nice, a little bulky, but not over the line. The bands still are really nice, very convenient. The weight isn't so bad, so you don't really have to worry about too much there. I give this watch a solid B. Very good. I wish I could change out the bands. That might be a little bit of an issue. And Android Wear isn't as smooth as Samsung, but it's still something to be reckoned with. So this watch is a good solid B, maybe an A-. Thank you.